All right, hi everybody, it's me. Now I was derailed yesterday. I had my mom had they over at the house they were installing carpets on the stairs and the hallway and whatever. So I had to help my mom and whatever. Anyway, moving on. Stray dogs. We're back to the present. This is like Back to the Future. Anyway, this is episode 4 of season 4. Um, Perfect Murder and Murderer. Now, these events have to do what happened in season 3. Um, Nada, who from anyone who remembers, he's the guy with the blonde hair and he's got the book and everything. He, it was that little girl who had the grenades, and she died. Well, apparently he's taken her out for the murder of her. He's been framed. Now, what this entails involves the group Rats. Now they were there from season 3, and this one dude, just one dude, named Mushuda. I'm calling him Mushi, but what happens is we introduce another new character, um, Pio, Mapo. He's basically Rampo's friend, and he's got a raccoon with him. It's adorable, but he in the beginning he talks to Nada and says how he's gonna get her framed and which is kind of funny because that's kind of how the season started. Because you had the president confront this guy who was in prison. Kind of similar in a way. Well, anyway, Rampo's on the case. He's gonna get him off. He's gonna find the real killer and blah blah blah. So when it's done happening, he goes to the tower with his friend, and he tells him, "Oh, find this dude who's gonna show up." The guy who he believes is the one responsible. He's the one who basically erased all the evidence. So there's no way to, get Nada off. I think his name was Kushnada. So what ends up happening is Bravo's outside. He said, "I'll just stay there and wait for him," and doesn't show up. Rampo comes back. His friend tells him this story, this mystery going on about this author, novelist, who wrote this book. Excuse me. And before he had a chance to finish it, he was murdered. Now, the story entails that the murderer is the one who went to him to find out about the book, who was going to give him the 4th chapter of the book, of his manuscript. And I apologize if there's the dripping sounds going on. That's my sub pump. Whatever. Anyway, he gives him, and that's the story. And this murderer killed the author, the novelist, because in the book it tells him how he gets murdered. But anyway, when ends up happening, they do see the guy who is the one gifted who was erasing the evidence, and he's falling off the tower, and he's dead. Now, that's not him. Well, we find out. Also, there's that guy, that detective, that other policeman who shows up, and that girl. Yeah, I don't remember the last season. Rampo, while looking at this, can't discern who the murderer is. Rampo can't do it. So what ends up happening, the real story is the real guy, the real one who's destroying evidence. His gift is called the perfect crime. So this is like kind of like a Sherlock Holmes Moriarty kind of thing going on. In a way. So he had created the perfect crime. He destroyed the evidence. He's out scot-free. Who shows up in front of the dude, Mushi? Rampo! It was hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious, this scene. He's trying to find a taxi to get back to the office, and he's like, oh, and Mushi's like, he's freaking, this dude is freaking out. Eventually a car pulls up, and he goes in. He says, good luck getting back to your office. And he goes in the car, Rampo, with him. And it's funny because the driver's looking at him like, you better get rid of this guy, like pronto. And Rampo just goes on a diatribe, basically telling him about the case, about what's going on. He says that basically the one who killed the novelist is the one who's destroying the evidence, so on and so forth. And that's where it ends. This is a good episode. We also got an intro. Pretty cool intro. A lot of fun. I think and I hadn't, like I said, I haven't watched Stray Dogs in so long. The MC, I believe, is going to be fighting one of the hounds. Maybe these people who are going to be chasing after them. So, yeah. But yeah, the intro was pretty good. I liked it. But this episode was pretty much, it's kind of funny. Because we've dedicated 4 episodes to Rampo. Not that I mind. Rampo's awesome. Of all the characters in this show, him, and I would say maybe 2 or 3 others in the detective agency I love. But Rampo is just fantastic. But this was a good episode. I would probably say, not great, not fantastic. Even though it was Rampo. I would say 9 out of 10 for this one. Animation was on par. Music was really good. I just found it, out of everything, I found this to be more more funny. Because, you know, you feel in the episode that Rampo has hit a brick wall. He's been boned. He can't find out who the killer is. But yet, it goes around the back. Lo and behold, there's the killer. Or the person who, you know. It's like, and you could tell by and the next episode's going to be the same thing, but just part 2. So, you can tell, like, he's going to get him. Yeah, he's boned. This guy's boned. He's boned. You don't escape. Don't escape. Like I said, last night I didn't get a chance to do the first impressions. What I'm going to do is I will do 1 first impression after I finish this video. Watch the the 3rd episode of one show, and then the rest I'll do hopefully tomorrow and maybe on Friday. So look forward to that. I should mention one other thing. There's this horror movie that just came out a couple of weeks ago. I just recently found out about it last weekend. I'm probably going to review it. And I will probably be traumatized by it. Yeah. But anyway, this is Bungo. I'll see you guys later. Rampo is stumped? I don't think so. No one stumps Rampo. See you guys later.